Hey everybody, it's Norris with the Norris Group. It is Friday, May 11th, and did you hear all new homes are going to have to be solar in California? That and much more as we cover the biggest headlines in real estate. Don't miss a radio show and podcast this week. We've got Dr. Robin Zazio. You might know her best by her time that she spends as a therapist on the hit show Hoarders. A lot of us are working in the real estate investment space directly with people now instead of banks, and we talk about how to handle people in this situation, what's going on in the background, and a ton more. You don't want to miss it. The latest home purchase sentiment index from Fannie Mae showed a 3.4% increase in housing confidence, putting it now at 91.7. The latest Core Logic report showed a decrease in foreclosure rates in February, with the number of mortgages in some delinquency stage being at 4.8%. And mortgage rates remain relatively the same, around with 30-year rates at 4.5% and 15-year rates at 4.01%. During the National Housing Week of Action, May 1st through 8th, the National Low-Income Housing Coalition revealed some benefits of housing affordability beyond housing just being, well, affordable. Children who grow up in stable, affordable homes are more likely to stay in school and be successful. In addition, those who live in affordable homes can spend 3 times more on healthier food and 5 times more on health care. There's a lot of great charts that we'll show sort of on the screen while we're talking about this, but one of the things that we have to be aware about investors, there's a lot of regulation going on at the state level, ticking off some counties and cities, but it's an issue. So we need to be aware because some things are going to start to happen that I don't think we're going to like. The biggest boom and bust markets are now facing a really interesting issue. Those markets are showing a bigger increase in recent college graduates living at home. The boomeringers just coming right back. It was easier for recent grads to move out of their own, on their own in the mid-2000s when lending policies were really loose, practically non-existent, and more available inventory was available for them to move into. Well, from 2005 to 2016, the percentage of college graduates in their 20s living at home went from 19% to 28%. Well, cities that made the top of the list were Las Vegas and right here where the Norris Group is located, Riverside, California. Single women buy more single-family homes than single men. In fact, they are buying at twice the rate of men. Single women made up 18% of all single-family home sales last year. Single men, only 7%. Women are the second largest segment in the home purchase market, only behind married couples. Women are more likely to buy an investment and spend a little bit more on the purchase price to the tune of around $10,000. Their trigger point for wanting to buy? Rising rents. Lennar will build Amazon Alexa into their new smart homes. Standard features will include built-in Wi-Fi, smart locks, doorbells, thermostats, and lights that can all be controlled by Hey Alexa. The way they will have this all set up is by having 2 Alexa-enabled speakers, an Echo Show and an Echo Dot, and an Amazon technician that's going to come out and set up everything, and somehow I bet they're going to force you to order it through Amazon. If you're not familiar with it, they now have services, and don't think that this smart home is not going to all be set up so they can deliver goods and services to those homes. Amazon is the one to beat, y'all. I don't even know why the others even trying. They're trying fast to catch up, but I'm just not seeing it. So I'm going to be very interested to buy more stock in Alexa in Amazon this year. The California Energy Commission passed the 2019 Building Energy Efficiency Standards. All new homes built after January 1st of 2020 must be fitted with solar. There are new lighting and ventilation requirements as well, which will bring the new efficiency of homes, it's going to improve it around 53%. The California Energy Commission says it's only going to add $10,000 roughly to each home, which I sort of disagree with, and one of their caveats is that they think this is going to save the consumer long term. The conversation people aren't having that really irritates me is that utility companies, a lot of people think that they work in a bubble and they are a monopoly. However, solar energy is the answer to that. They're not working in a monopoly. They have companies like, people like Musk in the background creating solar roofs. So they've got competition. The bad part is the infrastructure you have to have. Solar only works during the day unless batteries get really good. You still have to be connected to the grid. So what utility companies are going to do are they're going to charge you a base rate no matter how much you're using, and then they're going to change the actual usage rate by when you're on and offline, so a time of use rate. So watch out for these 2 things happening, and it's happening now. Utilities are increasing their rates, and a lot of how solar is sold on usage, and it makes me mad because I don't think the full conversation is being had, and the consumer is going to be paying more regardless. So this bill is going to make them pay more upfront with the consumer supposedly paying less over the long term, but I really don't think that's going to be the case. And I would love to hear what you have to say. I'm just not convinced, and I don't think the argument is honest. I'd love to hear more what you have to think. If you're on YouTube, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss a beat. If you're on Facebook, please don't forget to not only like the Norris Group page, but don't forget to add us to your See First list and with notifications on. Leave your comments below the video, and if we miss something, share the story on our comment sections on either YouTube or Facebook, and we'll make sure to include it on our blog at thenorrisgroup.com/blog. We'd love to see you out and about in May. We are going to be at the Apartment Owners Association. Their $1 Million trade show is in Long Beach next week on the 15th. We're actually going to be speaking in the morning. We usually speak in the afternoon, so if you plan to see us, definitely come out early. We've got a few events that day. We're also going to be doing the market update at the Riverside County Escrow Association at night. Check out our website for all those dates. It's a little confusing. May 23rd, Stay Put or Cash Out we'll be doing at Homevestors out in Orange County. And then we get into June. June 7th, Stay Put or Cash Out we'll be doing at the San Diego Investment Club. And I will be out in the Temecula speaking on technology. So for more information on all of our events, check out thenorrisgroup.com. For information on Florida hard money lending and California hard money loans, check out thenorrisgroup.com. And for passive lending, that's where you're going to find it under the new Invest tab. So if you're looking to invest in mortgages and trust deeds, check us out. We've updated our ebooks to reflect the mortgages in Florida. We'd love to work with you. With that, have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you next week.